Captain Cold is many things: a thief, a vandal, an assaultive, and a supervillain. He is not, however, a cold-blooded murderer. Except today. Lisa Snark is Captain Cold's sister. The two had a complicated history. They were trailer trash and had an alcoholic, abusive father. Their mother barely had any impact on their lives, as she kept on leaving, but always came right on back to her abusive husband, no matter how much Leonard wanted her to leave and stay gone. The only happy point in their lives was their grandfather, who treated them like any grandfather should, kind and strong and willing to knock some sense into his deadbeat son, every now and then. He truly was the light in their dark lives. Sadly, he died, and Leonard couldn't take it anymore, living with dear old Pop. He left soon after their mother passed away, leaving his sister at the hands of their abusive father. He didn't want to leave, but he felt like he had to. He would have killed his father if he stayed 1 minute longer. Leonard began on his path to crime and villainy, while believing his sister would go to the Olympics thanks to her skating skills. So imagine his surprise when, out of nowhere, a supervillainess calling herself Golden Glider came to his rescue during one of his many battles with the Flash. And even more so when he found out she was his sister. The reason why she left a potential Olympic skating career was simple and very heartwarming for Cold's cold heart. I wanted to be like my brother, with my brother. Throughout their years, the two would go on many adventures, from becoming bounty hunters to full-fledged criminals once again. However, the stress and tension over what they wanted to do with their lives drove them apart. Lisa took it harder than Leonard, and perhaps in an effort to remake that bond she had with her brother, Lisa gave each of her new partners a cold gun, just like the one Leonard had. And it was because of this that led to her death, as one of her new partners turned on her, freezing her solid and killing her instantly. Leonard Snark is many things: a thief, a vandal, an assaultive, and a supervillain. But at the end of the day, he's still an older brother, one that deeply cares for his sister. And it's that love that drives him to get revenge on his sister's killer. Today, he is a murderer, not because he wants to be, but because it's personal. Okay, I'm going to keep this brief because this is only one issue. But I gotta say, what an issue it is. Like, Captain Cold is one of my favorite villains. Flash and otherwise. And I gotta say, this issue did him justice. He's on a quest for revenge, and he is going to get it. He storms up in a hotel, basically outnumbered like 100 to 1, and still, he faces all that off with a sneer. And the boss that owns the hotel, a drug dealer named Candyman, is so intimidated by this that he lets Cold have his way with his bodyguard, Chill Blaine, and who did unfortunately kill his sister. That's why he's on this whole revenge scheme. So yeah, and you notice I didn't fully summarize the story. Well, that's because I feel like I did it. I did a good job at it. I sort of left the ending ambiguous, but it's pretty clear that he's going to kill the no-good son of a bitch. And yeah, he and the but that's not the best part. The best part comes at the end of the story, which I have half of mine not to spoil. But let me give you a hint. Cold had his revenge, but he's crying. And yeah, that's all I have to say on Absolute Zero. See ya.